Good morning, LKN. 7:34. Happy Thursday to you. You know, yesterday was warm, and it got to that point where I started saying to myself, it might be a little too hot. A little too hot.
A little too
almost
hot
for me.
yesterday? Oh, I loved it.
It was getting close. And so because you get home and you're like, man, it's kind of a little stuffy,
yeah.
stuffy in here.
Yeah.
I need to check it. And it thankfully kicked on. But you know what? Maybe yours doesn't kick on. That's unfortunate. Or maybe you want to get yours serviced because you need to, because you're coming up on that warm season. Horne HVAC, HORNE. HVAC.com, Horne Heating and Air Conditioning. We're hanging out today with Cody, who works inside the warehouse and the logistical side of Horne Heating and Air Conditioning. Good morning, Cody. Good to have you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
All right, so you were telling and sharing with us as inside the warehouse, it's all robots, it's all just these giant mechanical arms, and then you guys have these self-driving vehicles doing. Is that it's all
you guys
magic
just sit
now,
back
right?
and play cards, right? Is that what y'all
absolutely
do?
not. Yeah, everything's a hands-on approach.
All right, Cody, give us your journey with Horne HVAC, Horne Heating and Air Conditioning. When did you meet them, and how did you come to work for them?
So I actually have some family that works there, so that makes things pretty close. Everybody can work pretty close together in that environment. It's brought on to deliver parts, and slowly that's grown to, as you were saying, a more logistical approach to things. So kind of setting up delivery routes and things, making sure people have their parts, making sure the warehouse is stocked. Full of a wide variety of equipment.
And I think it's probably common for people around here to know, because the area is just continuing to grow and to grow and to grow. And just one of those needs of the community is quality heating and air conditioning companies. And Horne HVAC is top notch. I mean, again, hornehvac.com, HORNE HVAC.com. But the getting the parts to people, there's probably no shortage of that need during the day, if I had to guess. Right, for you guys internally as a team and a crew at that warehouse?
Well, we do keep the vans stocked, so in many cases we're able to just fix the situation right there on the spot. But if something comes up with something odd from a unit that's not very popular, or something that just was used from that van that day, we're able to get it out pretty quickly.
So what's it been like for you with the training internally at Horne and all that, and coming, like, being able to grow and go through these processes? Is it really hands-on? Because a couple people have come in here and said from Horne that it's hands-on and you actually do get trained. I don't know if I'm fully convinced yet, Cody. Is it really what other people say it is, that internally at Horne, very helping you grow and learn and learn the craft and the trade?
Oh, absolutely. So, you start off in the warehouse, but you have a lot of opportunities to grow. So we have an install department as well as a service department. And at any time, you can go on ride-alongs, kind of learn everything on, hands-on yourself.
All right, so you're seeing and touching these little parts and gizmos that I'm not sticking my screwdriver right inside the random.
No, they don't want you to do that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
They don't want you doing that.
But I want quality parts if I'm going to have somebody install it. Do you know anything about parts, or what's that been like of what you've seen as far as the level of quality parts that Horne chooses to keep?
Oh, so anything, if it's a unit, if it's a train part, we make sure we get that train part. Anything else, like a York. If it's a York, we want to get that York part. If it comes to the point to where it's just not available, we'll use a generic, but then we'll come back out most of the time and we'll put that, that quality part on there. But, anything to get the system up and running, most of the time, put that generic part on, and then we can come back and put that, that train specific part on.
So when you're looking at the day, and I would imagine you get some kind of way of being told, hey, these all have to be here and do all this. How vast is the area where all these parts are going to for Horne?
Oh, so we can go all the way to York, South Carolina, all the way up to Huntersville, Mooresville area, Pineville, all over the Charlotte area. If you need us, we'll get to you.
And it seems like at Horne, you guys are growing, and no shortage of people who have a need, right? A heating and air conditioning need. But you guys are looking for other top-notch folks to come be part of the team. What's that team culture like there at Horne?
Oh, it's fantastic. So, from the dispatch team, to quality assurance advisors, to our install team, our service department, the warehouse management. We're all very tight knit. It's really a good place to be a part of.
Well, you said you got into Horne because a family member worked there as well. And so that says a lot for what they said about the company and the culture, that they were like, yes, come work for
Oh,
Horne. It's a great place to work.
absolutely, absolutely. It's great, walking in and seeing family, but at this point, everyone is family there.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Cody, I think the question that's really on everybody's mind, and this goes whether you're an HVAC technician or not, the thermostat wars inside the house. Okay, can you help us
Okay,
settle
as
this
an
in any way?
yes, since you work for HVAC, are you the one that gets to set the thermostat, since that's
In
your
the
career?
house?
In the house, in your
Oh,
house?
absolutely not. That's
No.
definitely my wife.
That's good to know. Good to know. Say it again for the ladies.
Oh yeah, that's my wife.
The wife gets to choose. Okay, everybody hear that.
Cody, talk to us too about some of those things internally from the training perspective. For again, those that maybe have the experience, right, and they don't. Like, what if somebody doesn't have any experience whatsoever and they come into Horne HVAC? Is there an opportunity to work alongside?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have some very experienced technicians out there, that are very willing to share their knowledge. Management as well, will sit with you, for a good period of time, make sure that you're good to get out in the field. And then once you're out in the field, that's whenever you're right beside that experienced technician. And, I've seen many people grow from that experience.
What's been your favorite part of it? I mean, again, everyone knows it's work, right? Like, and work is hot and it's sticky, or it's cold and it's wet or whatever, and everybody knows that. But at the end of the day, it's nice to work with a group that at least it's, not as bad as it could be. We'll say in some way, shape, or form. And so, share what's been your favorite part thus far.
My favorite part, definitely helping people. Many times I've had someone that's really, really in a bad situation, and they're like, hey Cody, we need this part out in Concord, and it's just great being able to get there, see the relief on the customer's face, and see the relief on the technician's face, and everyone's happy that we're able to get the job done.
All right. What about these mini splits and stuff? Are you guys doing any of the mini split things? Are you seeing any of those come in and out of the warehouse? You got the insight on the whole warehouse.
Yeah. Oh,
we
yeah.
can figure
Oh,
all
I
of this
know.
whole thing
Oh,
out
yeah.
right now.
I think I'm sure inventory too is a huge part of it. Like, from the little tiny parts to the big giant units, just keeping track of all of those different things too.
Oh, absolutely. It's a team effort. It definitely is a team effort. Yeah, from the units to
I mean, I can't find a
capacitors.
bobby. Yeah, I can't find a bobby pin in my house, so I
You
don't know
know.
how y'all keep track of it.
Yeah, to little wire nuts,
Uh-huh.
we do our best to keep track of all of it. But, as far as the mini splits go, we do a good bit of those. In the last couple months, we've done quite a few of those. Yeah.
Absolutely, Cody. Well, share with us then. Whereabouts do you live? You told us, if you don't mind sharing, like as far on the Stanley area and out there. What if do you have team from Mooresville? Do you have team from Cabarrus County? As far as it all work at Horne, or is there one kind of set location for your guys' team?
So we are stationed in Charlotte. That's where the warehouse is. But we have guys coming all the way from Alexis. We have some guys coming out from Locust. So we're pretty much everywhere.
Very cool. Absolutely. All right. So a day like this, do you get excited are you a warm air guy, a cold air guy? Because you got the beard going on right now too in here, and so we're getting close to the warm air. But what do you prefer?
Oh, I prefer the cold air.
Oh, okay.
100%.
All right, you're a cold weather
Finally,
100%.
somebody else
Somebody
on
on
the
your
team.
side.
These two just wanting the sunshine
want warm
every
weather.
single day, Cody, and I'm out here begging for the cold.
Yeah, I like the cold. Yeah, if we had a couple more months of winter, I'd be
You'd be
pretty
okay
happy.
with it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, if we get a little bit more snow too, that would be great.
Absolutely.
Do you have
Cody.
any tips for the beard? Because you're rocking a gorgeous one. It looks great.
I mean, it's
Any-
strong.
Any
is strong.
tips for the beard?
Yeah.
Oh man. Honestly, a lot of people don't want to hear it, but wash it minimally until it gets to the length you want it, and then start washing it pretty heavily. That's a pretty good tip. I feel
That's a
like.
great tip.
Yeah,
That is
you
a
need
great
you need
tip.
the natural oils.
inspiring. Thank you, Cody.
Cody, thanks for
amazing.
coming to play this morning. We appreciate
Oh,
you.
thanks for having me. Yeah,
Absolutely. HorneHVAC.com, HorneHVAC.com. Horne Heating and Air Conditioning. If you are a service technician, you're looking for a company to get involved with or learn more, or maybe you're not a technician yet. Maybe this is a new opportunity for you. Maybe you're into trades or you're love tinkering and playing and hanging out with cool people. Maybe that's what you like doing in your day. HorneHVAC.com, HorneHVAC.com. Check out the team at Horne.